No. Oh, no, no, no!
You guys know Gabe the dog, right? Well, he died just recently. Rest in tranquility, sweet puppers. Your barks will forever echo in our hearts. I wish his family the best. It's always heartbreaking to hear when people lose their pets. All animals want is love and happy, and it's just so sad because you feel for the people who took such great care of them and loved them, and they had an unbreakable bond, and I'm an animal lover. I can't help myself. Alright, calm down. I'm trying to record. Stop. You're messing up the recording. Calm down! When I heard the sad news about Gabe, it reminded me of my old childhood dogs. And I thought I could tell you some stories because they're a bit insane. I'm surprised I haven't told them sooner, to be honest. I had 2 dogs growing up. The first one was a Shetland sheepdog, Keisha. Quick back, growing up I didn't know what the breed was called, so I just said Keisha dog. That's what I still call them to this day. I don't have too many memories of Keisha because my parents got her before I was born and I was too young to remember very much from the few years we coexisted. But my mom and dad have told me stories of us, including one I'm about to share with you. Setting the timeline here, I was really young, 3 years old. I don't have memory of this, but my parents have told me about it many times. So my mom and dad decided that we should all take a nice walk around the neighborhood with Keisha. I was apparently very excited about this and was wanting to go out right at that moment. They told me to slow my roll and wait a bit because they needed to get ready, and we would go out later. But Jaden thought, nah, I'm going now. So I took Keisha and left the house on my own without telling my parents I was leaving. There was now an unsupervised 3-year-old wandering down the street, walking a dog. I can't even imagine what that could have looked like. I don't know how far down the road I got, but by some crazy coincidence, a police cruiser just so happened to be driving by and spotted me. As it started approaching, I guess I was like, shoot, they're after me, abort, abort! And before they could ask me any questions, I start booking it back to the house. It was around that time my parents realized I left and were getting ready to go out and find me, and they come out to the front to see their freaking child, dog leash in hand, hightailing it from this police cruiser that's following me down the neighborhood. Everything was fine. I was fine. The dog was fine. But now you know about the one time I was chased by the police. Keisha was a great dog, as I was told. She was gentle with me as a baby and was like my own fluffy bodyguard slash babysitter. But she passed away before I was old enough to really remember her. I've always loved animals my entire life and would beg my parents to let us get another dog. Years and years of nagging and just, please, Mom, I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll feed it, and I'll water it, and give it sunshine, and everything a dog needs to grow into a big, strong doggo, please. And on my 7th birthday, my dad went behind my mom's back and got me a dog without telling her. Now, okay, we went to look at dogs before as a group, but it was never an official decision we'd get one. So here's the story of when we got our new dog. My dad went to the place to pick him up, and we got him from a dog rescue. Started looking at rescues and adoptions of breeders, just a tip I thought I just mentioned. And when he was holding the dog, getting ready to take him home, the dog started peeing on him. Obviously, my dad didn't want that, so he tried to hold him away from his body, but that made the dog nervous, and he turned around and bit my dad's hand. Not wanting to drop the dog on the floor, he tried to shift him over to the other hand, but he bit that one too! My dad came home with pee on his shirt, 2 bleeding thumbs, and a dog. I named him Scruffy. Scruffy was a weird little dog, Japanese breed if you're wondering. He hated my dad and loved my mom, who was ironically the only one who didn't want him. He would follow her everywhere, and when she was at work, he'd sit in the living room and do nothing but wait for her to get back. We always joked that he was just a cat in a dog's body. Come here! Come here! Come here, Scruffy! Jumped out. He freaking jumped out the window of a moving car. We weren't driving fast, mind you, because we weren't on the main road yet, but friggin' heck it, Scruffy, you can't just jump out moving cars whenever you want. He ran into the door because he was freaked out, and we lost track of him. Of course, my brother and I still had to go to school, but I was pretty messed up for the rest of the day, and by the time I got home, he still wasn't found. This was in summer, too. A little black dog in the Arizona sun without water isn't a good combination, and he definitely wouldn't survive a night with all the coyotes around. He'd be like a little happy meal to him. We drove around looking for him for a long time. I was leaning out the window calling his name, and no, I didn't jump out and run away too. We didn't meet 2 family members jumping out of car windows that day, you know what I'm saying? After searching and searching for so long, we were actually starting to lose hope. But we finally found him! Scruffy! Time for a bath. Finding Scruffy again was the biggest rush of relief I've ever experienced in my life. Want to hear about the second time he ran away? This was several years later. We were driving back from visiting my aunt in Tahoe, as I mentioned we do in the previous video. But it wasn't just my mom, dad, brother, and Scruffy with us. My dad's dad was with us too. We call him Opa. He's this old, retired 4'11" horse jockey, to give you an image of what he looks like. So we were driving in the middle of the desert on our way home, and we decided to stop at a gas station. My mom and I had to go to the bathroom, so she gave Scruffy to Opa and told him to let him go to the bathroom while we went to the bathroom. He was on a leash, so nothing could have gone wrong, right? Right? Yeah, of course not. While we were in the stall, I was still young enough to go in the same restroom stall as my mom, okay? Opa busts in and yells for my mom. There are a few other women in the bathroom too, so they're a bit startled to see this tiny old man come in and start making a ruckus. Yeah? And she sees Opa holding the leash with no dog on the end. Oh, great. Pull up your hands, we're going on a run. Since it was all mostly flat open desert, we were able to see Scruffy still looking it down the side of the road. And since it was a tiny middle nowhere gas station, the few people that were there were all chasing after him too. Everyone was screaming at each other, get the dog, running around. Ugh, what a disaster. The thing is, even though Scruffy was a small dog with tiny legs, he could run. Those things can friggin' run. And when he started running, you couldn't stop him. It was like television. Need to run. Where am I going? I don't know. I just run, I'll get there. You could try to yell his name. It wasn't like he was gonna listen. He hardly did that anyway. So how did we catch him? Driving down the road towards us was a white van. They saw that there was a herd of people chasing this tiny dog down the road. So they turned sideways, opened their big van car doors. You know, the kind I'm talking about, the ones that slide. And Scruffy just jumped in. What? Scruffy, hasn't anyone taught you not to jump into white vans with strangers? They didn't even have to offer you dog treats to get you in there. And I could try to lie to you and say they closed the door and drove off with a free dog, but they didn't. They gave him back to us. But think about how easily they could have. Oh, thanks for catching our dog. We could have never caught up to him. I don't think you would have forgiven me if I tried to pull out that ending. And that was Runaway Attempts to number 2. He loved us, I promise. Scruffy was a great dog, too. And even though it might not seem like it because I only talked about him trying to run away from us, he was glad to be part of our family, and we all loved him. If you have an animal, make sure you give him a good pat on the head and put him to even if it's a snake. Yeah, snakes want love, too. It's sad to hear when animals die. Scruffy dying was the first time I ever had to experience death, and I was really heartbroken when he wasn't with us anymore. But just knowing we gave him a good life and he was a happy little dog helped me feel better. Make sure you give your animal the best life you can while they're still around. All animals deserve to be loved and cared for properly. They aren't your possession. They're a friend and a family member. Give them the right care, the right food, the right toys, the right amount of attention, everything. And make sure you do research beforehand to know exactly what it takes to make sure they're happy and healthy.
Oh my gosh, there's humongous ones falling down.
The poor thing doesn't end up being treated for correctly.
There's humongous things of clay falling down.
Rest in peace, Gabe. Keep on working, little pal.
Let me up! Let me up!
As you begin your journey to Office 365, you will be joining millions of users and organizations worldwide. The transition from on-premises productivity suites to a cloud-based or hybrid model doesn't come without its challenges, and getting to the cloud may be tougher than you think. Barracuda Solutions for Office 365 can make the whole process quick and easy while ensuring your Office 365 environment is robust and productive. Barracuda PST Enterprise makes it easy to
No! Oh, come on!
Identify owners and decide whether to migrate, archive, or delete the data within. Our next generation.
Yo, what's up, homesicles? I'm gonna talk about substitute teachers. I want to say, for the most part, we all like having subs. Like, walk into the classroom expecting it to be a normal day, and you glance over at the teacher, and boom, there's a sub. Yes, don't have to try today. Those subs are pretty cool. They don't really care too much either, and everyone just ends up having a nice, easy break day. They have this attitude like, okay, so I'm just gonna pop in a movie or something, do whatever you want. I'm just here to make sure you don't all go Miley Cyrus wild and poke some kid's eye out with a ruler. But sometimes they don't care too much, and it gets kind of weird. Like, once I had a math sub where we were just doing a worksheet or something, and this girl behind me was eating carrots, but all of a sudden she started choking on one of her carrots and was like gasping and gagging and stuff, and everyone turned around and was mortified. What do we do? We all looked over at the sub for help and guidance or something, because of all people, he should have a plan. And he was just looking at her, not doing anything. I'm sure if the girl could have spoke at that time, she would have said, "Freaking, I'm choking on a carrot here. What are you looking at? Do something, you buffoon!" Ah! So for a small period of time, everyone was just helplessly looking at this poor girl choking on a carrot. No one knew what to do. Finally, one guy got up and did the choking kindness procedure they teach us. It was so legit. He even did the "are you choking" question like they say you have to. If you haven't heard of the technique, or for some reason they changed it, the steps are: approach the person and ask, "Are you choking?" Do not proceed if they are not choking. It actually says that. Get behind the person and wrap your arms around their waist. You ready to support them and make them faint. Take your fist and place the thumb side against their belly.
Help!
Grab the fist with the other hand and thrust into the belly. The final step is repeat thrusts until the object pops out or until the person faints. So the girl didn't faint. He actually got the carrot out of her throat and everyone was relieved. And after all that hullabaloo, we all kind of looked over to see what the sub had to say about the situation, and nothing. He just watched the situation with a blank slate look on his face. Like, what the heck? What are you? I've never seen less of a reaction from such a big situation from anyone in my entire life. We should make a reaction channel, come to think of it. He'd blend in with most of the people on YouTube doing it already. Anyway, enough with Mr. Blank Slate. I remember when I was in high school, we had kind of a main group of substitutes that were common to have when a teacher called in sick or something. And there was this one old man guy that everyone knew and absolutely hated. And before I say something like, "Oh, Jaden, that's kind of rude to say," in our defense, he hated us too. Whenever a person walked in and saw him sitting behind the teacher's desk, the immediate thought would be, "Oh, crap, it's going to be a rough day today." No one had to say it, but we were all thinking it. Okay, Jaden, so what was he like? Oh, stand up so you can sit down, because I'm getting started. Take the strictest person you know and throw them out the window, because this guy is now that person. I think he saw himself as a military instructor leading juvenile delinquents, because he wanted every child to be behaving perfectly, to a T, no funny business. And yeah, that's not going to happen in a high school, so there's problem one. He would start every class with the same lecture.
Alright, sit down and zip up because we're taking attendance. Are you ready to read? You're being written up. I don't tolerate jokes in my classroom. I'm going to call out your last name, followed by your first name. And if I don't hear you say present, then you're being marked absent. You should be paying attention because you only have one chance, and I'm not calling names twice. If I pronounce your name wrong, correct me. Alright? Here we go.
He says that exact paragraph every time he starts a class, and I know it because I've had him enough times to have it power washed into my head. I kind of want to believe he has it written down and framed somewhere in his house so he can proudly look at it before he goes to bed every night. And he actually gets mad if you don't correct him if he says your name wrong. I know from experience. I don't care when people pronounce my name wrong. It happens all the time. I've gotten used to it. So I thought I wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
Animations Jaden.
Here.
Did I say that correctly?
It's close enough.
Correct me next time.
Sorry? He reminds me of if, like, Oscar the Grouch had a pet lemon, but the lemon was expired by 2 months and he keeps forgetting to throw it away. And he doesn't do it tomorrow. So I'll call him throwing out lemon, just for simplicity. I truly don't know why Mr. Yet to be thrown out lemon worked as a substitute teacher, because you could just see the child hatred in his eyes. Somehow he made everyone in the class feel uncomfortable just by existing. So let me tell you a story about Mr. Yet to be thrown out lemon. We had him in a biology class once, and we were just going to work on a paper he had to pass out.
Alright, we're gonna be doing a worksheet today. If I hear any talking, you're being rigged up. This is an individual worksheet, so there's absolutely no reason to talk to anyone at all during this hour. Everyone come up to the front of the room right now and grab a paper.
This is great, so each person at a table has a number, and she calls out a random number, and that person just gets up and gets the paper for the rest of the table, so it's easier to...
I will not have slaves in my classroom.
What did he just say? This man just compared picking up papers for other classmates to slavery. Slavery! Good God, So he did it his way. The 34 of us all got up at the same time and shoved out to the front of the room, awkwardly squishing together to grab a paper from the one pile he made for us. You are a fruitcake. He did a lot of other weird, over-the-top things, but this was by far the best thing I've ever witnessed from him. Oh, Mr. Yet to be thrown out lemon. You're a real piece of work.
No talking. I wouldn't allow your last name.
Before sales, we had, tell you, maybe 100 different systems. Well, now it's one platform. For the first time, you can.
Hello? Okay. It's for you, James.
Hey James, this is James from the future.
Just wanted to give you a call and let you know that...
Puberty can be tough, but you can get through it.
So I just forgot me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff, which backfired horribly. So they never gave me a cell phone. In fact, I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 16 years old. Now, as an adult who uses a cell phone every day, I don't know how I survived for 16 years without one. I think when I was younger, if I was ever in a situation where I needed to call my parents, I just asked the nearest person if I could borrow their phone. Now, if there's any parents watching this who haven't given their children a cell phone yet, take a big guy on the internet with your children. You should get them one. It doesn't have to be a smart one, just your standard drug dealer phone. You should at least have a cell phone in case there's an emergency and they need to call you or the police. The only downside I can think of for your child a phone is they'll end up spending too much time on it, so you should just turn off their service. When I turned 16 and started my sophomore year of high school, I got my very first cell phone. LG Cosmos. Everyone in the 90s, yeah. Everyone else had iPhones, but I was the only one with a phone that had a keyboard on it. And with that cell phone, I had a couple of incidences where sometimes a random person would call me, thinking I was someone else, and then wouldn't admit they're wrong. That's how you segue into the theme of this month's video. This first story happened when I was working at Seward. That's right, another Seward story. Hashtag Seward4. It wasn't good enough to be in the other three. So, it was 5 minutes until closing. I get a phone call on the Seward phone. I pick it up and say, thank you for calling Seward. How may I help you? I was supposed to say, this is James. How may I help you? But I wasn't about to tell this random stranger my name. Idiot. Anyway, the other person on the line said, hey, what time is it? In 5 minutes. Is it alright if I show up late? I just need gas. And being the good employee that I was totally willing to make this guy sandwich over the phone, let him pick it up after we close, and then I wouldn't bring him up and just pocket the money. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's a crime. Please don't sue me. So I said, yeah, I can do that. What kind of sandwich do you want? And he said, I just need gas. Oh, don't worry, sir. This sandwich will give you plenty of gas. I mean, you want chips or something? No, he said. I just need gas. I was a little confused. Okay, yes. So you'll get gas.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna stop by and pick up a sandwich? And he said, I don't want a sandwich. Then it hit me. Even though the first thing I ever said to this guy was, thank you for calling Subway, I think he thought he was talking to a gas station. So I said, sir, this is a Subway? Oh. And I never got the chance to tell him that gas pumps don't close. This next story happened when I was at home and I got a call from a number.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
Now, I've had friends
Where
tell me that
are
they can
your
answer the phone
fingers?
to any number they don't recognize. But my anxiety won't let me do that. What if it's your bank calling saying your account got hacked? What if it's your grandma? Because why would you have her saved in your phone? Or what if it's your Nigerian uncle who wants to give you his collection of old bars and needs your information for a wire transfer? You just never know, so I always pick up the phone. So I answered it, and it was this woman asking for a Lawrence. And I said, oh, I'm not, you have the wrong number. She goes, isn't this 416-295?
Hello? The person watching my stream.
And I said, no, this is 416-293. Because that's my phone number. Again, that's not actually a valid phone number, so please don't call it. And she goes, 3? I don't think I pressed 3. And I don't know what to say to this girl. Because my number is 416293. But she doesn't think she pushed 3. So I don't know how she's talking
Okay.
to me right now.
Whoever's watching this, please tell me who you are.
She did. So I said, well, obviously, you did. And then I made a comment about the whole situation because I thought the internet would think it was funny. This next story happened not too long ago. I got a call from a number I didn't recognize at 9:30 in the morning, and I was lying in my bed, asleep. And most people would agree that you're supposed to be awake and productive at 9:30. But I didn't want whoever this stranger was thinking I'm lazy, so I had to answer the phone with my best "I've been awake for several hours" voice. Hello?
You're going to have to come quickly. Timmy fell down the well, lads.
What?
I said you're going to have to come quickly because Timmy fell down the well, lads.
I could tell it was a woman on the phone. It was either her accent or the phone being buggy, or I just had woken up. And I could not understand anything she was saying. But I could make out one word, which was "dance." So, I did not have a lot to go off of. I said, I think you have the wrong number. Goodbye. Well, I should probably get the day started, I thought as I went back to sleep. But then immediately I got a call from the same number, and I thought, okay, maybe if this person is calling again, even after I explicitly told her she had the wrong number, maybe it's not a wrong number after all. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it's an emergency, so maybe... Talk to me. Okay. I can't understand anything you're saying. So then this woman must have handed the phone to her friend because a different voice started talking, and I could actually understand her, and I'll never forget what she said, which was, Vance, no one thinks that you're funny. And even though I'm not Vance, that kind of hurt. So I stated the obvious, which was, yes, I am. But also I'm not Vance. And she said, no, Lance. So this whole time, these two have been looking for a Lance. So I told this woman, I'm not Lance either. And she said, well, this is the number they gave me. Okay, if she had said it like, oh, I'm sorry, this is the number they gave me, I didn't mean to call you, stranger. Also, I do think you're funny and enjoy your videos, then that would have been totally fine.
Oh, come on.
You can blame someone else. But instead, she sounded so condescending, like I was wasting her time. Well, this is the number they gave me, and they can't be wrong. It must be the real Lance. So I said, well, they must have given it to you wrong. Look, I'm too tired to be polite. But then, she hung up on me! Like this woman just basically called a random person, said, you're not funny, and then hung up. So I decided to call her instead. Hey,
when you were sick? Yeah. You need to go throw it in the trash. Gosh, this house is so big. Like one down. That is literally a mile long. I commit death, pasito. Oh my gosh! My freaking hat! The burger. It's stuck. I think this is actually gonna save me. Nope. Nope. What? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Naked? Not. What's a good outfit? Oh, and now I have to choose an outfit. I know exactly what I'm going with. Let me get to it. Not going as Bob Burgers or Bob the Builder. Alright, here it is. No, here it is. No, no. Let me out. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Honestly, where am I? Where am I? Come on, send one onto this one. I'm getting tired of waiting. I walk Who is this person? Of course, it's Speedy. It's Speedy. That's cool. It's freaking it's